Lots happening at 189 West Road, and we invite you to come and join us. This People with Disabilities Market Day that is taking place, and I'm joined in the studio by my two esteemed guests. That is Sister Saffura Khan. As you know, she is the presenter of Disability in Focus, sorry. There's just so many things here. And of course, we have former Deputy Mayor of eThekwini, Sister Fozia here as well, joining us in the studio. And we are live on Facebook if you want to see the fabulous ladies. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Urban Women this morning.
Wa alaikum salam.
Absolute pleasure to have both of you. Now, Sister Saffura Khan, tell us, how is the market day? It has officially opened. It has begun. What's going on, just so that our listeners can know what they're missing out on and make a turn to 189 West Road?
Please, listeners, make your way down to 189 West Road for your massage, to get some goodies to eat, and maybe buy your birthday gifts or your holiday gifts, or prepare for your own holiday. Come and support the people with disabilities. This market day is to celebrate International Day for Persons Living with Disabilities. And what a nice way to do that, because we want to encourage persons with disabilities to become entrepreneurs. And inshallah, your support will motivate them to go on further.
That's so true. You know, whenever we do something, we're often looking for that sense of acceptance and validation, knowing that we're doing something right. We actually are making a difference. So come and support them. I mean, to have a disability, step up, be entrepreneurs. It's huge. Think about it. Many women are trying to be entrepreneurs with their home industries. And in essence, it also takes a lot. You know, your challenges. So here we are seeing such incredible personalities coming through, rising to the occasion. Sister Fozia Peer, it's a wonderful to have you here and to have you part of the market day today. Share with us your experience of the market day so far.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for inviting me. I must say, I will always attend any function that Sister Saffura calls me to. And no matter how busy I am, I'm actually packing to go to Johannesburg for the NEC meeting. And I said to myself, no, I can't disappoint Sister Saffura. I think, you know, it is so important that a person like Sister Saffura, who takes the initiative to really set such things in motion.
Correct.
She's a leader, a profound leader, you know, and she makes sure that to celebrate this International Day of Persons of Disability. I mean, you know, who would really think of doing that?
That's true.
But she, as a leader, she goes all out. She makes sure that this particular day is celebrated. Okay, I went around and people were so happy. It was so good to see a person with disability has made so many little things, you know.
Wow.
And she lost her limbs when she was a young girl. Someone pushed her out of the train and she lost her legs. And there she sits on the wheelchair and she has made a number of crafts, you know. She sewed bags, she sewed ribbons for the hair. And, you know, the talent is there.
Wow.
She's an entrepreneur.
Subhanallah.
And why not? I mean, why are you different from anyone else? We're not different to them. We are one. So I don't think one should think that way, that because you are a person of disability, you can't do things.
Yep.
You have the mentality, you have the space in you, do it. And I was very impressed, I must say.
SubhanAllah. So I like that. You have the mentality, you have the space in you. Doesn't mean you don't have a limb. And that's what's being evident here, because many of us, you know, we have everything at our disposal. We have our hands, we have our sight, we have hearing, we have everything. We have our fingers, but we still have these limitations mentally that I can't do it. And here's evidence that even if you feel that you can't, here's evidence that you very well can. What would you ladies say that our listeners should come through and join? Why should they join today, and what can they look forward to? You can go first, sister. Yeah.
I think basically we as people of the land, need to remove this kind of ideological barrier in us that there is a difference
Mhm.
with people of disability. They are leaders. This whole concept of International Day of Persons of Disability is to bring about leadership in people.
Right.
They feel within themselves that they are not leaders, but they
Mhm.
are.
Absolutely.
Now, if you read worldwide, this day that they celebrate is to bring about the theme of leadership within them, right?
Mhm.
Entrepreneurship or any other workmanship that they can do. So the awareness is so important. And this is what Sister Saffura stressed upon today in her speech, that how do we get people together? How do we break those barriers
Yes.
to think that we are different from the others?
Correct.
Because in order to bring about the quality of life, you have to strive. You have to be an agency of your own to create this kind of internal workmanship in you, that I can do it.
Yes.
And normal, I won't say normal, but we are lazy sometimes. We
Very
don't
much
want
so.
to do much.
Yep.
But yet, people who are disabled would do so much
Mhm.
because they feel they want to do things to bring about a good quality of life. And I think this is what should be propelled all the time within them, to make sure that, no, you use your talent. Of course you have it. You have a passion for something, celebrate it, bring it up. Don't sit back.
Absolutely. So inspiring. The words that you said were so amazing because it's coming from a woman herself who has achieved so much, Sister Fozia appearing and appreciating and highlighting that we are stuck in our comfort zones, and she appreciates people with disabilities stepping up into their sense of leadership and also promoting that, breaking that ideological barriers. We have so many barriers that actually confine and restrict us. So, Sister Saffura, what does this Market Day actually mean to you specifically?
For me, it means bringing disabled people together to motivate them to become entrepreneurs. And it's also about networking.
Mhm.
You cannot work in isolation. Networking builds a stronger future because together we can make a difference.
Alhamdulillah. Now, I know there's lots of fun happening for today. Share with us what can our listeners come through and look forward to if they help to participate and join our Market Day.
They can come for a massage.
Mhm.
Sorry. They can come to purchase their things. There are baskets on sale made by the KZN Blind and Deaf Society. My book, The Mosaic of Memories, is on sale. And there's bookmarkers. There's lots of things and lots of cupcakes, hot dogs, the food stands.
Everybody loves food, and just now be lunchtime. And there's free screening as well. So if you didn't know, there's free hearing and vision screening as well. So if you're a little bit doubtful, do I hear correctly, or is it just selective hearing? Come through and get your free screening. So Saffura, that's also happening, am I right?
That's right. That's also happening. And if you look at what you're going to pay to get a free screening at a medical aid or even at the government hospital, you're going to stand in a queue.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can get it done for free. And while you're getting that done, you can browse around to the various stalls and purchase something.
Absolutely wonderful. So Fozia, your final words as we wrap up this segment to our urban women listeners.
Okay, what I really want Sister Saffura to do, firstly, is that to get in contact with the health department, they should have a framework, a policy framework of persons of disability.
Right.
And it's important that she gets in. She must fight her way, because at the moment, she's doing it herself. So she should now try to bring about a team of leaders within her, form an agency with this team to make sure that you are seen everywhere.
Absolutely.
One example I gave her was, of course, the health board.
Right.
Get into the health board. Make sure that you have a voice there, because they need to wake up. Government needs to know that. You know, it's not only calling them to do this, that, and the other, or invite them to occasions, but to be part of decision making in a board. Secondly is airports.
Right.
Like when I was deputy mayor, I had the Deaf Society come to me.
Okay.
And they said, we have a problem when they announce something and you're there at the airport and you don't know now it's delayed for
Look
an
at
hour.
that. Yeah.
So there should be some kind of section where people are seen to be taken seriously as
Correct.
deaf people, that you get to know that there is now a delay in flight. So that needs to be done in that space, or any space in the business sector. When I was in Dublin, it was a policy that every business, every hospital has to have one physically challenged person working.
Wow.
And it was a rule.
Right.
It was a rule.
Makes sense.
And my husband worked in the eyes and ear hospital, and there were about 3 blind ladies that were working there on the switchboard.
Look at that.
So it was a rule.
Amazing.
They
Right.
they just
were
couldn't do
included.
anything.
Yeah.
So this is what Sister Saffura must do. That she is now a strong leader, and she's pushing for this so that the networking will allow her to bring about an idea of this sort. Sit together, Sister Saffura, plan what you want to do in the future. We are here today, tomorrow we're not here, but we leave a legacy. A legacy where others can follow. It's not that it's going to end here, but you're gonna make a space for people, for the millennials who are in this what you call space of disability, to say, no, we're not going to sit back. We're going to get a place in society, a job, not even tenders, but we're talking about fixed jobs in government, in hospitals. Make sure you go meet with them and get the jobs for people. Thank you very much for inviting me. I think I loved everything. I even had a leg massage, and she was lovely.
Fantastic.
I hope everyone leave your cooking behind, ladies, and come over. Come and join the celebration where Sister Saffura has brought about leaderships as entrepreneurs, so that the society also has brought about environmental change, to say, if you are physically challenged, it doesn't mean you don't have the knowledge. You do have passion and knowledge. Take it out and use it. Thank you very much.
SubhanAllah. Thank you so much for those words and such visionary advice given, because, as you said, paving the way, because it doesn't end with just Sister Saffura, but she's such an amazing leader, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, ladies, for your time. So make your way down to 189 West Road. Join the People with Disabilities Market Day. Be inspired and know they are basically evidence that there's no limitations. It doesn't exist but in your mind. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to both of you. And that was joining us in the studio. If you've just caught the tail end, is Sister Saffura Khan from Disability in Focus, spearheading this amazing market day in such wise words and advice and comments given by former Deputy Mayor of eThekwini, Sister Fozia. Alhamdulillah, it was really inspiring and shed so much of light on why we should support this initiative. And I mean, a simple thing like you and I go to the airport. If us, we consider ourselves oh so great, if something goes wrong in the airport, we feel entitled to somehow be recompensated for that. And what about people who can't hear? I had never thought about that. Look at their challenges. So if you feel that, you want to actually help, you can see Sister Saffura has put this together. Hearing from Sister Fozia, put this together. She's doing such amazing work, her leadership initiatives. If you feel like you would like to hop on board, you have some sort of skills or abilities or guidance or talents that you can assist with, why not? But you come down and join them at the market day. It's taking place till 4 p.m. today, inshallah, at 189 West Road.